Hey, what's going on? In today's video, we'll be breaking down the Dodgers 60-game season, and we'll be looking at some of the early highlights from Spring Training 2.0 at Dodger Stadium. This is going to be a short video today, but hopefully it'll get you fired up for the upcoming season. Let's do it. As I'm sure you know by now, the Dodgers' full 60-game schedule was released a few weeks ago. With the season fast approaching, I thought now would be a good time to take a look at the schedule and make some bold predictions. The season opens with a 4-game set at home against the Giants, and the Giants are not very good. Not only did they lose Bumgarner to free agency, but Buster Posey is sitting out the season. They're just not a good team. Let's call this a 4-game sweep for the Dodgers. Next, things are going to get really interesting because the Dodgers will be headed to Houston for 2 games. Be playing the Astros for the first time since the big cheating scandal broke out. I expect these are going to be tough games, but I think the Dodgers are ready to get the revenge. Let's give these 2 to the boys in blue. Now the next 14 games are going to be against the Diamondbacks, the Padres, and the Giants again. And none of these teams are very good, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the Dodgers will continue to roll. Come to think of it, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball in my opinion, so they really shouldn't lose any of these games. So let's just call it. This is going to be the first undefeated season in the history of baseball. 60-0, baby. But seriously though, the schedule is pretty favorable for the Dodgers this year. They play 40 games against the NL West, and we know the NL West is not very good this year. And then they play 20 games against the AL West. And there are a couple of good teams in that division, including the Astros, the A's, and the Angels. But they only play those 3 teams a total of 13 times. I could easily see the Dodgers winning 40 games this season if they stay healthy. And of course, that is a pretty big if in the age of the coronavirus, but I guess we'll just see. The Dodgers have been getting ready for the upcoming season by scrimmaging against each other at Dodger Stadium. Now let's take a look at a few of the more noteworthy highlights from the second round of spring training, or as they're calling it in the media, MLB Summer Camp. First highlight is Clayton Kershaw pitching to Mookie Betts, and he gets him with a good fastball on the black. Looks like Kershaw might have a little more velocity this year. And here we have Joc Pederson hitting a big fly to deep right. That is long gone. Here's another bold prediction for you. I think Joc Pederson is going to lead the league in home runs this year. When you think about it, the Dodgers aren't asking Joc to do much in this lineup. Every time he goes up there, he's going to be able to just swing for the fences. And I tell you what, he can get hot. And here's Mookie Betts wearing the home Dodger whites and hitting the first of what we hope will be many home runs in a Dodger uniform. Have you heard about Chico yet? Chico is a clubhouse attendant that's been playing left field for the Dodgers during these scrimmages. Here he is catching a fly ball and then gunning to second to cut down Chris Taylor. Don't run on Chico. And here's Justin Turner getting in on the act. Chico's not going to get to this one. JT looking good rounding the bases. Mookie Betts with a line shot to left field. Is it going to go out? No! Chico makes the play. Fires it back into the infield, and this winds up being a double play. The legend of Chico continues. And here's Kenley Jansen striking out Corey Seager. This is important because Jansen was late reporting to camp because he tested positive for coronavirus. Here he is striking out Seager on 3 pitches. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving me a like or a subscribe or a comment down below. This time next week, we've got actual baseball to talk about. Fingers crossed that everybody stays healthy and that we can all enjoy some great games on TV. Until then, let's go Dodgers.